Vigilantes for clean water know when to say enough is enough, is enough, is enough, is enough.
I wanted $100 a bucket. That's what I wanted. That's what the kelp was worth. That I was going to put in those buckets. We planned to get $100 a bucket for those buckets, and so I said, "That's what I want." And he said, "Wow, that's ridiculous. The crude oil is only worth like 70 cents a gallon or something like that." And I said, "It's not crude oil anymore, Ed, and you know it. Crude oil has nothing to do with it anymore. It's toxic waste. When it hits our environment, my environment, it becomes toxic waste. I tell you what I'll do. Since you want to bargain here, here's my alternate for you. I'll happily take the average cost that it costs Exxon to pick up a gallon of oil." I said, "You're going to pick up X numbers of gallons of oil at the end of this response, and you're going to have spent so much money to do it, and we'll just divide one into the other, and you can pay me the average. How about that? I'll sign that contract tomorrow." He goes, "Well, and I said, "Right. The point is that I'm a bargain. And $100 for 5 gallons, that's $20 a gallon. And that's the cheapest oil you're going to recover. Brought to you all costs included in the $20 a gallon. I'm handing you clean 5-gallon buckets full of oil on the beach. You don't have to feed me. You don't have to fuel my boat. You don't have to do any of that stuff that's driving you crazy right now, getting fuel and food and everything out there. I'm self-contained. Give me my $20 a gallon. It'll be the best deal Exxon makes up here. And you should expand this program immediately to include the entire fishing fleet. I mean, we can pick this oil up for you. It's easy. It's tremendously difficult for you guys. Just being here is tremendously difficult. I mean, look at the creases in your Levi's, man. I mean, you don't fit in, Ed. Sorry. And we do. We're indigenous. And let me tell you, for commercial fishermen, picking up oil is not difficult. I mean, it's on the surface of the water. You can see it. It's not afraid of you. It's not trying to run away. There's no fish and game trying to tell you you can only fish for 6 hours and you're going to use a net this big and blah, blah, we can't fish behind the lines and all this stuff. I mean, nobody's telling you that. It's wide open season on oil, man. No problem. Any way you want to get it. No rules. I mean, come on, Ed. This is the easiest quarry that I have ever had, by far, oil. I can bring you a shitload of oil. Turn me loose. Turn everybody loose. Make a fisherman's bounty program happen. You don't like $20 a gallon? Well, figure something else out. But make some kind of offer to fishermen on a per-gallon basis to bring you this toxic waste. You're going to give me a fisherman's bounty program or what? So he says, "Okay, I'll get back to you, man. Just don't throw anything in the water. You got to go get yourself cleaned up. I'll give you a pass to get all the oil sorbents you want to get that boat cleaned up a little bit." I mean, oh my God, you look like hell, man. I mean, there was 20 TV cameras pointed at this filthy boat, and the first filthy boat to enter the Valdez Harbor, past this decon station that was made sure that nobody got any good pictures, Well, I was providing good media, So I got down there and was ranting and raving and losing faith in civilization and showing off my oil. I had the decanting tank full back there on the back deck so people could dip their, things in it and play with it and all that stuff, and slip around on my deck and more brave ones, and stuff. And so there were a number of pictures in the newspapers and stuff. I can't remember the exact, I'm still pretty tired, so I need to get some sleep, but I managed to get the oil off of me. And once I got water back on the boat, I had a shower and everything on board so I could clean up a little bit, clean myself up. Anyway, boy, it felt great to get that oil off, let me tell you. What a weird feeling to have no pores left. Very weird. And of course, it hurts your eyes and all that stuff. You just, you get it in your eyes and there's no way to get it out. So, oh man, it's a mess. The good old days. Thanks for taking me back, and I really appreciate it.
Poison in our ocean and our lakes. All the king's horses and his men could never make our spirits whole again. There's water in our